Today is my turn to make you suffer.
That's what you think. Because
Yeah.
I am myself. I am canny, brutal, experienced. I laugh at the gods. I delight in life. My foes meet death swiftly. And I have chosen that I am a demon's child and heir to its power. But I am beautiful and good.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. So I have a few more words to add, and I think that they will be that I'm going to write these as well. I am
Yes, please.
tall, androgynous, clothed in fine garments and my own long black hair.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to choose a place to go to. I think I'm going to go where the dragons heedlessly shed gold and their dreams walk.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
So
I am seeking the Jade Heart.
the J heart. Okay. Just making a
Well,
note.
let's see. That's gold and jade. That's sort of annoying. I am yes, I am seeking. I'll make it a little more straightforward. I want the heart of one of these dragons. A little bit less random now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So now I need to decide how the monster kills you and how the lover decides you, desires you.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
You will also choose some dice for those things, and then you will not tell me anything.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, if the monster were to kill you in a group, that means that there's more than one of a kind?
No,
like a
for
horde
example, it depends whether they look different or not. That just depends on how you define the monster. For example, the monster that you fought in your last adventure fought in a group, which meant that they came in different directions, that they could be anywhere without being the same one. It meant that and partly it helped me use different attacks with different effects. But for example, they could be all alike. You could just have a pack of wolves and there's no difference between one wolf and another. It's up to you.
Okay. And another thing that I'm not sure about is the number of the lover. Did we see it in play? Because I don't remember noticing it.
Well, you got your lover in the last adventure was rated at 2 dice. And what that
That's
means,
the maximum
yes, what it means is that when you act toward the lover, you're going to get an extra die, but you can to roll, but you only get to do that 2 times, or rather, you will only get 2 dice for doing that in total for the adventure.
Okay. All right. I think I have it down. Would you like to write your description down?
Yes.
So I have it. All right. So now I should describe the location. And here's a question. Of course, it's up to me to describe what the dragons are really. and what the location looks like. But is it appropriate to play with the concept and twist it a bit,
Of
like
course,
dragons?
of
Okay,
course. It is
perfect.
completely your own. The words themselves only have the content you see on the page.
Okay, that's perfect. It is what surely used to be a blasted landscape with craters and uh, signs of past destruction here and there, making the way difficult and making the landscape very scarcely populated, if at all. There are many ruins of something ancient that used to be here, hints of grandiosity and palaces and towers now toppled and forming the sides of what could be piles of rubble but have become veritable mountains. And everything is covered in regrowth. The regrowth itself is twisted in a way as if poisoned by the earth itself. We see especially the entrance of a cave where sulfurous fumes rise to the air, and a yellowish glow comes from the entrance of this maw. Its ridges look like twisted teeth. A very welcoming sight.
Well, standing a little distance away from that cave is a man who is wearing a deep cloak that hides his face um, and is almost everything about his body. And he has drawn a circle of mystic symbols and stands inside that circle, takes off his cloak and stands naked, holding nothing but a curved knife. The man is covered with tattoos and scars, and is clearly practiced a certain amount of body art or self mutilation, depending on how you want to look at it. And so it is an extremely exotic and strange sight. He plunges or rather, he takes the curved knife and places it at his own neck, and it is curved in such a way that all he has to do is pull, and it will slice the relevant arteries and veins very efficiently. And he does this, and his last heartbeats pump nearly all of the blood out of his body as he collapses. This activates the power of the circle. Appearing above the circle is a violet portal that opens and opens and opens. I step out of it very casually and easily down to the ground without glancing at the cultist who has performed this act, to stand before the portal and to survey the area surrounding me. And that is how I enter the situation.
Holy shit. Okay. And you how do you look like exactly?
I am tall. I am androgynous.
Okay.
I am
Yes.
wearing fine clothes, but equally
Okay.
clothed
Fine.
in my own black hair,
All right.
streaming down around my shoulders, down my back, and past my waist. And very, uh, I would have to say, everybody who is a fan of Sandman will look at this and suddenly stop being a fan of Sandman because I am that much cooler.
Okay. I know. So, something changes in the air around you as the magic seeps in the land. Uh, some of the glow of the portal that took you here seeps into the cracks and crevices of the Mars entrance and creates this weird juxtaposition of colors with the yellowish sulfurous emissions of the gases. Though this could be poisonous for normal people, we know that you aren't normal people. However, the stench is unbearable. You hear something shift and slither inside the cave, as if daring you to enter. Then an eerie silence suffuses the scene. It is only you, the dead cultist, and the entrance of the mall.
All right. Well, let us see. I will. I step forward. I I'm going to smell, and I smell dragon. And so the heart of the dragon, I will follow that smell. And so I know that there's this sulfurous smell. I don't know if the player don't really know if that's actually the smell of the dragon. I'll leave that up to you. But whatever the smell of a dragon is, I smell it. And so I'm going to follow it into the cave. And meanwhile, the I'm not sure if this is working for you. You said there is nothing else. This is the place where dragons shed gold. So I'm just going to say I'm looking out for evidence of gold as well.
Oh,
I'm looking
maybe
for...
it wasn't clear, but the yellowish glint that you saw inside the mall could
perfect,
be.
perfect. Oh, excellent, excellent. So that means, yes, I'm smelling dragon. I'm seeing the gold. And so there should be some... someone's heart should be around here somewhere. So I'm going to also, as I walk forward, my slim and beautiful hands will, of course, pull apart to fashion a shimmering line of energy between them, whatever it may mean, but I am preparing some kind of powerful forces before me as I move forward. I do not glide like a certain other character. I, of course, walk purposefully. And although someone so beautiful as me cannot help but give off such presence, my posture is not especially arrogant or demanding. If anything, I look as well as a little distracted by this power that I am manifesting, not grand. So no heavy metal power chords at the moment.
Not yet.
Drifting progressive, perhaps.
The tunnel is...
I'd like to roll to...
Oh, sorry.
Because I am seeking my goal.
Yes, absolutely.
With details.
Yes.
So.
Please do.
And I get a mighty and powerful 3.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the tunnel snakes and twists, delving into the side of this hill that it was set in. And what's ominous about it is that the shape is extremely regular, like tubular, like something dug it. It's not natural at all.